Want to be a better leader? Want to be the best leader you can be? Then watch this video and learn how the law of positive intent will help you reduce conflict, understand others more, and become so much more engaging. Hi, my name is Sonia Gavira, and I've been coaching and mentoring leaders in both owner-managed businesses and FTSE organisations for nearly 20 years now. So if you don't want to miss out on my best advice on how to become the best leader that you can be, subscribe to my channel now. So, what is it, this law of positive intent? Now, this is something I learned about in my training as an NLP Master Practitioner about 14 years ago. And it's actually one of the many things that's really stuck with me and that I've practiced since then. The premise is that no one does anything to purposefully hurt themselves. So let's take an extreme example, and one that unfortunately is in the media a lot these days, and that's suicide. When someone takes their own life, their intent is not to harm themselves, far from it. Their intent is actually to stop the hurt, stop the pain that they're suffering by continuing to live. Now, unfortunately, in that moment, they don't see any other way. Their positive intent for themselves is to be free of all of that pain. So if you take this to the environment of work and take it to someone who you're in conflict with, what is their positive intent? If you have someone in your team who seems to be making life difficult for you and everybody else, what is it that they actually want to achieve? If you accept that they're not trying to hurt themselves in any way and put themselves in a difficult situation, what could it be that they're trying to achieve for themselves? Are they trying to get something else that they need, like security, safety, recognition even? In one of my previous videos, I speak about curiosity as a skill that you really need to practice as a leader. And I've put the link to that video in the comments below. This is one of those situations where you really need to practice curiosity. Put yourself in the other person's position. What is it that they could be looking for? Then think about how your response will now change. If you struggle to come up with something, you know what? You can always ask them to. You could say something like, I can tell that this is something that's really important to you and that you feel strongly about. I really want us to be able to work it out. Can you tell me what it is that you really need? This acknowledges how the other person is feeling. It shows understanding and a real willingness and need to move forward together. Now, something else that the idea of positive intent has allowed me to do is to become even more non-judgmental. It's really important as a leader to understand and appreciate different ways of seeing things and different opinions. It makes you much more inclusive. Really seeking to understand from the standpoint that the other person has positive intent makes it so much easier. It's really important as a leader to understand and appreciate different ways of seeing things and different opinions. It makes you so much more inclusive. Really looking to understand from the standpoint that the other person has positive intent makes it so much easier. It means that they're wanting to do something good for themselves at least. And I use my curiosity then to really get behind what it is that they're looking for and understand it, even if I don't share the same view. Removing judgment reduces conflict and dramatically increases engagement. Now, if you have any questions about leadership and leading others that you'd like me to answer, please write it in the comments below. I always do my best to look at them all and to respond either in the comment thread or in another video as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and here's to your journey to becoming the leader that you want to be and that we all need.